He is known for being a pioneer in the thinking of political economy and a key figure during the Scottish Enlightenment. He is recognized for writing two classic works, The Theory of Moral Sentiments and The Wealth of Nations. His name is Adam Smith. Adam Smith, a Scottish economist and philosopher, was a pioneer in the field of political economy and a key figure during the Scottish Enlightenment. His groundbreaking works, The Theory of Moral Sentiments and An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of the Wealth of Nations, have cemented his reputation as the father of economics and the father of capitalism. Smith's approach to understanding the distribution of wealth and power rejected the notion of God's will and instead focused on natural, political, social, economic, and technological factors and their intricate interactions. Smith's intellectual journey began with his studies in social philosophy at the University of Glasgow and Balliol College, Oxford. His scholarly pursuits continued as he delivered influential public lectures at the University of Edinburgh, where he collaborated with renowned philosopher David Hume. Eventually, Smith secured a professorship at the University of Glasgow, where he delved into teaching moral philosophy and penned his influential work, The Theory of Moral Sentiments. As Smith observed the prevalent policy of protecting national markets and merchants, commonly known as mercantilism or crony capitalism, he laid the foundations of classical free market economic theory. His seminal work, The Wealth of Nations, which is considered the first comprehensive treatise on economics, introduced the concept of absolute advantage. Smith's ideas shaped the modern academic discipline of economics, emphasizing the importance of division of labor and highlighting how rational self-interest and competition contribute to economic prosperity. Despite his profound influence, Smith faced controversy during his time, with his general approach and writing style often becoming the subject of satire by writers like Horace Walpole. Nevertheless, Adam Smith's contributions to economics and philosophy remain timeless, inspiring generations of thinkers and shaping our understanding of the interconnectedness between individual self-interest, free markets, and societal welfare. Adam Smith, the renowned philosopher and economist, was born in Kirkcaldy, Scotland to a family with a strong intellectual background. His father, also named Adam Smith, held esteemed positions as a Scottish writer to the Signet, advocate, and prosecutor. Tragically, Smith's father passed away just 2 months before his birth, leaving his mother, Margaret Douglas, to raise him as a widow. Despite the absence of his father, Smith's mother provided him with unwavering support and encouragement to pursue his scholarly ambitions. He was a bright and curious child, eager to learn and explore the world around him. At the age of 3, Smith had a harrowing experience when he was abducted by Romani. However, he was eventually rescued by others who came to his aid. This early childhood incident left a lasting impression on Smith and instilled in him a sense of resilience and determination. Smith's thirst for knowledge led him to attend the prestigious Burgh School of Kirkcaldy. Considered one of the finest secondary schools in Scotland at the time, the school offered a comprehensive education in Latin, mathematics, history, and writing. It was during his years at this institution that Smith's intellectual prowess began to blossom. Smith's experiences during his early life shaped his philosophical outlook and laid the foundation for his influential ideas. He believed in the power of individual agency and the pursuit of knowledge as a means to overcome adversity. Smith's resilience, as demonstrated by his abduction and subsequent rescue, taught him the importance of perseverance and the belief that life would unfold in a predetermined manner. Reflecting on his early life, Smith once remarked, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion." This statement captures his belief in the interconnectedness of events and the notion that one's past experiences shape their future. Smith's philosophy reminds us that our actions and choices today have the potential to influence our future outcomes. Smith's early life experiences and his unwavering pursuit of knowledge laid the groundwork for his groundbreaking contributions to philosophy and economics. As we navigate the complexities of daily life, we can draw inspiration from Smith's resilience and belief in the power of personal agency. By embracing the interconnectedness of our past, present, and future, we can strive to create a meaningful and purposeful existence. Adam Smith's journey into the world of philosophy began when he entered the University of Glasgow at the tender age of 14. It was here that he found his passion for the concepts of reason, civil liberties, and free speech under the guidance of his mentor, Francis Hutcheson. However, his educational path took an unexpected turn when he was selected as a graduate scholar to pursue postgraduate studies at Balliol College, Oxford, under the prestigious Snell exhibition. But Smith soon discovered that the teaching at Glasgow far surpassed that at Oxford, which he found to be intellectually stifling. In his renowned work, The Wealth of Nations, Smith criticized the lack of effort from the majority of professors at Oxford, stating, "In the University of Oxford, the greater part of the public professors have, for these many years, given up altogether even the pretense of teaching." Smith's dissatisfaction with Oxford reached a boiling point when he was caught reading David Hume's A Treatise of Human Nature, a book that challenged traditional beliefs. The officials confiscated his book and punished him severely for daring to explore different ideas. It was during this time that Smith's letters reveal his unhappiness, and he even experienced shaking fits, possibly symptoms of a nervous breakdown. Ultimately, he decided to leave Oxford before his scholarship ended in 1746. During his time at Oxford, Smith managed to educate himself in various subjects by devouring books from the extensive shelves of the Bodleian Library. Nevertheless, his experience at Oxford was far from pleasant, and he felt that the university provided little assistance in shaping his life's work. In The Wealth of Nations, Smith further criticized the quality of instruction and intellectual activity at English universities compared to their Scottish counterparts. He attributed this disparity to the comfortable income secured by professors at Oxford and Cambridge through endowments, which made their ability to attract students irrelevant. Additionally, many distinguished men of letters found greater financial security as ministers of the Church of England. Smith's discontent at Oxford may also have been intensified by the absence of his beloved teacher, Francis Hutcheson, who was renowned for his passionate and inspiring lectures at the University of Glasgow. Hutcheson's teachings not only aimed to impart philosophy but also encouraged his students to embody those principles in their lives. His magnetic personality and fervent orations earned him the title of the Preacher of Philosophy. Adam Smith, renowned philosopher and economist, began his teaching career in 1748 at the University of Edinburgh. His lectures on rhetoric and belles lettres, as well as his discussions on the progress of opulence, garnered attention and success, despite his initial struggles with public speaking. It was during this time that Smith crossed paths with the esteemed philosopher David Hume, forging a close intellectual and personal bond that would shape their writings on various subjects. In 1751, Smith's academic journey led him to Glasgow University, where he earned a professorship in logic courses. A year later, he assumed the position of head of moral philosophy, a role he embraced for the next 13 years. Smith found great fulfillment in his academic pursuits, describing this period as the most useful, happiest, and most honorable of his life. It was in 1759 that Smith published his seminal work, The Theory of Moral Sentiments, which drew upon his Glasgow lectures. This influential piece explored the foundations of human morality, emphasizing the importance of mutual sympathy between individuals and society. Smith rejected the notions of a moral sense or utility as the basis for moral sentiments, instead championing the concept of mutual sympathy, akin to modern-day empathy. By recognizing and understanding the feelings experienced by others, Smith argued, we can form a solid foundation for moral behavior. The publication of The Theory of Moral Sentiments catapulted Smith to fame, attracting wealthy students from around the world to study under his guidance at Glasgow University. As his popularity grew, Smith shifted his academic focus towards jurisprudence and economics, delivering lectures that challenged prevailing economic theories. He advocated for the significance of labor, rather than the accumulation of gold or silver, as the true source of national wealth, challenging the prevailing mercantilist beliefs of the time. In 1762, Smith's contributions were recognized by the University of Glasgow, which conferred upon him the title of Doctor of Laws. The following year, he received an offer to tutor the young Duke of Buccleuch, a position arranged by Charles Townshend, the British Chancellor of the Exchequer and a friend of David Hume. Smith, having resigned from his professorship, accepted the tutoring role, only to find his students refusing his attempt to return the fees collected for the unfinished term.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.